What's up guys, Cajun here, and today the 1.19 beta dropped, so let's go over some stuff. Things like room owner commands, I won't go over too much, and the third person holsters, I won't go over too much. I'll just read over their description again, and I'll try and show some stuff, but you know, it'll be whatever. So again, the 1.18 changes have been merged to the 1.19 version. So room owner, we are providing comprehensive customization options for custom games that players have been requesting. As room owners, you can now execute game commands in custom games. Custom games enables a wide range of possibilities for all players, from the fun community creative mode, Simon Says and Hide and Seek, to preparing ranked strategies with your client, or even hosting critical ops circuit tournament matches. Match commands and player commands. We decided to broadcast all commands to the in-game chat for everyone to see. All players participating should be aware of any executed commands or modifications to the match. Special commands adds an extra layer of personalization while in a room, and as a room owner, you can give any player a weapon, increase or reduce any player's health, and so on. With special commands, it is possible to customize and or control the match experience even more in custom games, where you get to see the community reaction to it. Third-person holsters. We're introducing a new visual feature in Critical Ops which allows players to see which weapons and gear each player is carrying, having an extra sense of strategy. It's something we've had on our wish list for a long time and finally had a chance to develop it. Each character model now has specified positions for their gear on their body. Pistols go to the actual pistol holsters, primary weapons are on the backs of the characters, throwables, utilities are strapped to the chest. These positions might differ a bit depending on the faction. Any and all equipment will have the equip skin set. We carefully considered the gameplay implications when developing this feature. The weapons in the holsters are placed so that it will not give any disadvantage. This feature currently excludes Kevlar and helmets, so buying those in game won't affect the visuals of the character. Players can now show off their cool loadout even more, as this was only possible by dropping the weapons before this change. This is the first iteration, so we will continue improving and polishing the third-person holsters based on the community feedback and our internal testing. And large server-side changes. We made large changes in our game server code. These changes may impact performance in a good or bad way. We intend to monitor and measure the behavior during beta and fix arising issues before they're released. So now, on to the quote-unquote new stuff from 1.18. So technically the 1.19 stuff. Improved joystick shoot and scope aim buttons. We felt that there was a better way to indicate the use of joysticks and joystick buttons in COPS, and that is why we developed the joystick fire button feature. This is why we have improved the visual indication of these buttons as well. Now you will be able to see the icon of the joystick move along with your finger with a directional line indicating the movement direction. This is meant to visualize the old shoot button aim functionality. So real quick, I'll put in a little clip of what it looked like before. So it should be like Heat or something that I'm playing right here, 1.17 gameplay. And then, boom, now we're in 1.19, and you can see the movement joystick has a line. And I'll try and use the fire joystick, but I tried it already on a beta. On a private test program build, and oh my god, it's I don't know how I feel about it. So yeah, in addition, we've removed the settings toggle for disable shoot button aim and replaced it with a new slider called fire button aim sensitivity. Together with the scoped in sensitivity slider, this makes it possible to create custom sensitivities for both shoot and aim joystick buttons. To disable the feature, you could slide the values to 0 to turn off the button aim feature. Developers' comments improve visual feedback for joystick buttons. Icons for shoot and aim buttons now move with your finger. Remove disable shoot button aim toggle on the settings. Replace it with the new fire button aim sensitivity slider to disable slider to 0. Allows for custom shoot button movement sensitivity. Scoped in sensitivity slider is the same for aim button. Allows for custom aim button movement sensitivity. Added directional indicator lines for all joysticks, and there's now a visual indicator that connects the base of the joystick with the icon. New default and sniping settings. With the addition of the joystick fire button feature, we also are introducing new ways to utilize snipers using the settings you can change. Now you will be able to use COD players. You're going to like this one. Release scope button to shoot and hold scope button to aim to customize the way shooting with snipers works. The default setting for new players will be based on release to shoot and hold to aim methods. I don't know how much I like that one. Because yeah, hold to aim, obviously, because I mean they work hand in hand. You know, you hold to aim and then you release to shoot. I have seen players saying that this setting isn't able to be turned off. It is. You can turn it off. It should be under controls, and if it's not under controls, it's under general. I was able to turn it off in that same private test build thing that we did. So yeah, you should be able to do it. And then one of the last things, Viewport bug fix and tweaks to weapon position. We have fixed a bug that caused weapons to shift in the first-person view to scale improperly. Due to the nature of the fix, we have also adjusted the weapon positions. It implies that many weapon animations feel closer to the screen. We'll continue monitoring the feedback to improve these changes further. We're taking a stance here, aiming to create an appropriate and fair field between bigger and smaller screens. Other bug fixes: fixed a bug that caused recent login issues, fixed a bug when party member emblems not updating properly, fixed minimap disappearing permanently when a player is exposed to a flashbang, and fixed multiple bugs that caused game crashes. So that right there is the whole update. But wait! There's one more thing. Alright, so now that we're in the settings, before we get to the new thing, let me get to the settings that have changed. So if you go to general, is it in here? No, it's not. So it is in controls. You'll see it right here, scoped in sensitivity, fire button aim sensitivity. For some reason sensitivity is going to 3.5, and now I don't know what I just had my sensitivity at. Shit. I think that's what I had it at in the regular version. I don't know. But anyway, hold to aim and release aim to shoot. You could turn that off and it won't shoot when you release. And then you could turn that off and it will, you'll be able to do the thing again. So yeah, other than that, nothing else has changed. And let's get into the new thing. And here we are. Welcome to Shanty. Now, I was actually the first one to break this a couple of days ago, because no one really... Now, I'm actually the one that broke Shanty a couple of days ago, because no one really looks at the map section, except me. And so here we are, walking through it. So this, I believe, over here is the breach spawn on the beach side. You have some cannons. You have a little hut over here. You have some boats. Also something interesting that I didn't know. If you shoot the fish... I don't have my graphic settings all the way. Pog. If you shoot the fish... blood comes out. Pretty neat feature, or neat detail to put, Nigel. But anyway, you can't walk in the water. I cry every time. Can't go on the boats. On the is that a pirogue? Pog. Anyway, you have a shark here that... I mean, we got Jaws over here. Cannons, Pog. I don't see any ducks, but you know, could be some ducks somewhere. And then you have a couple of paths. We'll fly over it and search for the ducks soon. And so yeah, you could climb onto this here building. This is the bomb site. So plant a bomb here. You can get on the roof. You can get on all these roofs. There's like a path that goes up to that cliff right there. There's a cliff path right here that I just jumped from. There's a bunch of different places in this map. I'm excited to see how this is going to get played in whatever event mode it's going to be. Hopefully it's not a like close quarters thing, because I really didn't like that event. That was probably one of the worst, more, yeah, you know what I mean. Anyway, so yeah, let's try and find This Duke. I don't know where it would be. Also, real quick, I might as well just show you guys right now. I've turned my HUD opacity up all the way, and looks the same, right? Nope. If you see I'm moving, it shows that the joystick has a line, as well as when I move my my fire button. Crouch doesn't do anything, jump doesn't do anything, reload still just does animations. Let's see if I could give myself a... I didn't turn it on. Oops. Alright, so here we go. And like I said, I'm just tapping it and it's still there. We can go back and turn these two on, and you can... There's now a cancel scope button, and so you can do the COD way. I kind of want to try this way because I do somewhat like it in COD. But if you tap, you can't really quick scope at the same time. I mean, I guess you can... Oh, no, you can't. You can't do the... can't blank scope anymore. So, it's like... Yeah, I can't shoot it. So, it's something to think about. It's gonna... yeah, it's definitely something to look at and think about. Anyway, off to find the duck.